Today, I want to talk about a rumor that has shaken the entertainment world and put many fans on alert. The possibility that Demet Özdemir is beginning a new relationship with Besiktas footballer Emirhan Topçu. This story not only ignited social media, but also revived tensions with two important figures from her media past, Can Yaman and Çağatay Ulusoy. According to entertainment sources, after ending her relationship with businessman Kadir Güneş, Demet may have started seeing Emirhan in secret. People close to her say the relationship is taking shape, and her more joyful attitude in recent weeks reinforces suspicions. The age difference has become the most discussed topic. Although many supporters emphasize that happiness is not defined by numbers. The biggest shock, however, came in the television environment. Çağatay Ulusoy, her co-star in the current series, reportedly reacted with surprise and disappointment, especially since many fans already perceived real chemistry between them off-screen. Some insist he was her true love, while others argue that Demet can choose anyone she wants, even if it is a footballer and not an actor. Can Yaman also became part of the conversation. According to Italian media, he allegedly told close friends that he did not expect Demet to make such a choice. Some journalists speculate that he may break his silence publicly or reveal past details driven by pride. What stands out most is that neither Demet nor Emirhan have confirmed or denied the relationship. The lack of statements does not extinguish the debate. It fuels it. Both were seen in the same place on the same night, a detail many consider enough to sustain the rumor of a growing romance. Sources close to Besiktas say that Emirhan is uncomfortable with the media attention, and some directors fear this could affect his performance. Others believe the attention could increase his popularity, dividing opinions between those who demand discretion and those who support the possible relationship. Meanwhile, Can Yaman remains silent, but it likely will not last long. Some claim he is preparing a significant response, whether public or indirect. If this relationship is confirmed, it could become one of the most talked about pairings in the country. An international entertainment figure with a young athlete rising in his career, a combination capable of influencing both sports and television. For now, the only certainty is that anticipation is growing. Everyone awaits a first public appearance together or an official statement to settle the debate. Until then, the discussion will continue on its own. Sometimes I wonder how a public figure can become such an uncomfortable mirror for society. And with Demet Özdemir, this happens constantly. It is striking how every decision she makes turns into a moral judgment, as if every step were evaluated by people incapable of understanding the complexity of her real life. The saddest part is that many do not even try. They simply project frustrations, expectations, and fears that have nothing to do with who she is. Demet is not a simple public figure. She is uncomfortable precisely because she does not accept the role others impose on her. I have seen comments criticizing her as a woman, as a partner, even as a mother, based on rumors and partial narratives. Some accuse her of prioritizing her career. Others claim she abandoned responsibilities to live more freely, and others treat her independence as a flaw. The issue is not what she has done, but that she lives according to her own criteria rather than traditional expectations. In a society that still demands silent sacrifice from women, seeing someone move forward without asking permission generates resentment more often than admiration. Most of these criticisms ignore something essential. the emotional and professional context in which she built her career. Her path has been marked by effort, discipline, and risk. But it is easier to reduce her to simplistic labels rather than analyze the layers of her growth. She is judged for what she did, what she did not do, and even what people imagine she thought. Her romantic history becomes the measure of her worth, as if a woman's value depended on her relationships. And when someone leaves toxic contexts or projects that no longer represent her, instead of being seen as someone who chooses herself, she is labeled unstable or selfish. Many claim to defend values and family, but they do so with a verbal aggression that contradicts what they preach. They demand that a woman sacrifice herself for a man or for an idea of normality, yet never ask whether the man does the same. They attack Demet for her choices, but never question those who judge without knowing her. The issue is not maternity, relationships, or career. It is a woman's right to decide who she wants to be without asking permission. I am not saying Demet is perfect, but I refuse to accept a narrative in which anyone feels entitled to condemn her simply because she is visible. Many critics would not survive even one day under the same pressure. And speaking of growth, it seems evident that she is building her identity with a determination few have. Public life exposes her, but also forces her to confront her inner self. Her evolution is not designed to please the public, but to sustain her own path. What bothers people about Demet is that she exists without asking permission. She is not requesting a place, she occupies it. She is not seeking approval, she seeks authenticity, even when it unsettles others. And that is what many cannot forgive. It is easier to idolize a compliant woman than to respect one who becomes the protagonist of her own story. In the end, the question is not whether she deserves admiration. The real question is why so many people need to attack her to feel better about themselves. When a woman walks alone, takes risks, loves in her own way, and prioritizes her growth without justifying it, she becomes a symbolic threat, not because of what she does, but because of what she represents, the possibility of a life without chains. And if that bothers people, perhaps the problem is not her. Perhaps the problem is how unfree we are,